Hey guys, this is Cubyr. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be unboxing 4 new cubes from the Cubicle. These 3 cubes are all from Angstrom. This is the Angstrom Valk V2 M, the Angstrom AoSu GTS2 M, and the Angstrom AoChuang GTS M. And then this is a Cubicle Pro Shop version of the YuLong V2 M. These cubes are all factory magnetized cubes from Cubyr, Monroe, and YJ. And they're all set up by Angstrom for these 3, and then Cubicle Pro Shop for the YuLong V2 M. These cubes all just came out a couple of days ago from when I'm recording this, so I'm really excited to get into these. I'll leave timestamps down in the description if you want to skip to a certain section of the unboxing, if you just want to see 1 or 2 cubes. But we're going to start off with the Valk V2 M, then the 4x4, then the 5x5, and then we'll finish off with the YuLong V2 M. So the box is a bit bigger than the 2x2. They probably just used the same 3x3 box, and it says Angstrom Valk V2 M there on the top. So let's get into this. It comes with a clear Cubicle cube stand, and the cube is wrapped really nicely. So here it is. The cube has primary internals, and it has little like divots. I'm not really sure why those holes are there in the sides of the corners, but let's do some first turns. Wow, okay, so this cube is amazing right out of the box. It turns really smoothly, it's quite fast, but it's very, very controllable, and I really like the feel. Corner cutting is very good, and it corner cuts at, it seems like, pretty much any angle. This is undoubtedly the best 2x2 I've ever had right out of the box. This thing is amazing, and I really like it. Even just after doing a few first turns, this thing could definitely become my main. As I said before, this is factory magnetic. The magnets have a strength that's not too strong, but they're certainly not weak magnets. It's still pretty obvious that it's magnetic when you're turning the cube, and the magnets do really help with turning. Oh, I did just get a corner twist there when I was turning it. It seems like I can corner twist pretty easily if you try to corner twist it, but I'm not sure how much this will happen during solving. It might just also depend on your turning style. But the Angstrom Valk V2 M is quite nice out of the box. The corner cutting does seem quite good, and it's quite fast, but also pretty controllable as well. So I really like this. Let's get on to the 4x4. That's not the 4x4. So the 4x4 and the 5x5 as well come with a bottle of DNM37 on the side, which is a nice little addition. By the way, I think I forgot to mention the 2x2 is $29.99 on the Cubicle, and the 4x4 is $52.99. And it comes with a bottle of DNM37, the 3cc bottle. So let's get into this. This also comes with a clear Cubicle cube stand, and then it's wrapped pretty much the same as the 2x2. I have the first AoSu GTS M, but I don't think actually I have tried the AoSu GTS2 M in a competition, but I don't own one of them. So let's do some first turns. Wow, okay, this cube is very fast. It has a similar feel to the 2x2. It's fairly fast, fairly controllable. It's a bit gummy, but not too much. It's a good balance of being fast but also controllable. But it does seem like the inner layers are slightly harder to turn than the outer layers. It's a small difference. It might be because of the magnets. I'm not sure if it's the magnets or the setup, but the inner layers are a bit slower than the outer layers, and I'll have to see what kind of difference this makes during solving. But out of the box, this seems pretty fast. Corner cutting, you can do a piece, you can do a piece and a half, and then it kind of stops. But it seems pretty good out of the box, and seems like a fairly nice cube. So yeah, it does seem fairly fast. I like the feel of the 4x4. It's not that it's bad, it's great, but I do need to kind of get used to the feel of it. For now, I've been using a WuShui Mini M, and this does have a kind of more rounded feel along the edges, which I'm not quite used to on bigger cubes. That's not the kind of cubes I normally use, but I do like it. It does seem like a very nice cube, and I'll have to solve with it more and see how it is, but for now it does seem quite fast and fairly controllable as well. Now let's get on to the 5x5. So the price on the 5x5 is a bit interesting. It's actually $48.99 when the 4x4 is $52.99. I'm not really sure why that has a difference in price. I don't quite remember what the stock prices are for the 4x4 and 5x5. So let's do some first turns. Wow, okay, so this cube isn't quite as fast and controllable right out of the box like the 2x2 and the 4x4 were. This cube is a lot more gummy. It's quite a bit slower. So I can't really say the same for the 5x5 that I did for the other two. Hopefully the lube will break in fairly quickly. They might have put more lube in because it's a bigger cube, in which case maybe it'll take more time to break in. I'll have to do some more solves on this to really see how it performs, but for now, corner cutting seems alright, but overall this cube is very gummy and slow right out of the box. There's a bit of lube getting on my hands right now. I'm not sure if it's actually over lubed. I might just need to break it in some more. It does seem very controllable, but it is very, very slow. So I'll really just need to break in the 5x5 more and see how it performs over time. And now for the final cube, the YuLong V2 M. The YuLong V2 M costs $17.99, so it's much more of a budget option than any of the other cubes. As is the stock YuLong, it's a much cheaper cube in general, as I think the stock magnetic version is only $12 or $13. The first thing that I notice about this cube is that the inner corners and edges are very, very rounded off. It reminds me of that one cube, the 3x3 that went with the Zinghen. I forget what it was called. I'll put the name up on screen. This cube has very, very rounded corners and edges. And wow, okay, this cube is very, very fast right out of the box. It certainly seems like it's lubed. There's a bit of lube even getting on my hands, but it's quite fast and it's very controllable, and corner cutting seems great. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, it can corner cut pretty much line to line. So this cube seems really fast right out of the box. I really like the feel of it already, and it seems like this would be a very nice budget option if you're looking for a good magnetic cube that's also professionally set up. As I said before, this cube is only $17.99, so if you're looking for a very nice budget option that's already set up for you and already very fast and quite nice, then I would really recommend this. It seems like a very nice cube, and it is the factory magnets, but then Cubicle Pro Shop sets it all up for you, so it's all ready to go when you get the cube. Also, one thing that I didn't mention about this cube is that there are little kind of lines on the inside of the corners, not the edges, just the corners. That's probably just to make it turn smoother, but they can't really be seen from the outside. That's just something I noticed about the design of the cube, which I think is kind of a newer thing with a lot of the cubes that have been coming out. But I really like this cube, and based on my impressions right out of the box, I would definitely recommend it. It seems like a really nice cube, and I really like the feel of it so far. So that's pretty much all for this video. That's upside down. So that's pretty much all for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you to the Cubicle so much for sending me all these awesome cubes. And feel free to tell me down in the comments what I should make a review on first, or what cube you would most like to see in a future video. Don't forget to subscribe or leave a like if you like the video, and if you want to see more videos, I'll be coming out with new stuff really soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.